Welcome everybody, I am Raetac and this is my WTFIFL video for this week. The game is Darwinia. It's a pretty spun out, interesting intro to the whole game. This is what you're greeted with the first time you join the game. You get this really fractal type thing. What you are is a viewer on the inside of a supercomputer. So you're a virtual avatar zooming through this virtual structure. It's kind of handy to have this sort of information when you first start the game, because when you first open this up and going, okay, let's have a look at this game, what the hell's going on? But that's what it is. So yeah, welcome to the internet's first digital theme park. It's kind of something different. Alrighty, so we're zooming into, please not trying to harm or scare the native Darwinians. Darwinians are what you can call artificial intelligence. On behalf of Dr. I can't pronounce his name, and the team, we hope you enjoy your visit. Warning, errors detected in the data stream. Oh noes! Everything goes to shit. And here we are, on the inside of the globe, or what have it being. I think we just can click on the garden, and that's the first place we get to go. Alright, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? I thought I'd terminate all external connections. Well, we're here, aren't we? Alright, okay, fine. If you're going to stay, you can at least make yourself useful. Fine, let's make ourselves useful. Take some time to get your bearings, and help me wipe out the red virus. The red virus is this thing. If you get stuck, press H and I'll give you some tips. Right. Now, if I can remember rightly... Okay, middle mouse button is zoom. WASD to scroll around. Escape, no. Tab. That's right. You can see a list of available programs while holding down tab. That's what we want. We want to do a squad task. Now, we can only spawn a squad task on the inside of these things here. I suppose you could call them nodes. Now, you can control these things. It's a, what did you say, right click to shoot, and left click to move. And you get kind of used to this after a little while. It took me a fair few minutes to actually figure out what the heck I was supposed to be doing. Now, eventually... oh, balls! Sneaky buggers. Now, this is pretty much what gets you used to doing, is destroying the virus to start off with. Now, there are different things later on in the game which you can do. The red molecules that the viruses leave, you can actually rescue and turn back into Darwinians, which is the little green guys. But this is pretty much all you got to do for now, is just to move and shoot. Oh, that was close. Doo-dee-doo, wandering through. And I think you've actually got an unlimited... balls. Damn you. Program terminated, so we get another squad. So I've got to go all the way back over here, get myself a new squad, and they can go all the way back over. It's not too bad. It's an okay RTS. The whole art genre is very Tron-like, if you remember that sort of game. Okay, destroying more red virus. Evil red virus. Die! No, you're not going to get the better of me. Ha ha ha. Oh, sneaky buggers. Sneaky buggers indeed. Da 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 da. Oh, by the way, I happen to be live streaming this on Twitch TV. So, if you happen to be a follower on Twitch TV, damn, there goes another squad. If you happen to be watching on, do watch Twitch TV, I do live stream some of my recordings onto the actual Twitch, so you can interact with me if you do so choose to do so, if you happen to be awake at the time I'm recording. Now, I don't know if I'll actually do a lot of live streaming, but it's an interesting concept to do my YouTube recording and live stream at the same time. It might help me get a little bit unstuck, every now and then. Somebody might actually have a question about something that I haven't alluded on, and I can actually answer the questions right there and then. Okay, I'm going to have to come up that ridge, because there's going to be viruses over this side. Oh, that was close. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah, I think there was... Yeah, he did. Yeah, you sneaky bastard. How dare you try and sneak up on me. Yeah, getting used to the whole combat to start off with. Took me a good few moments to actually figure out what the hell I was doing. Now, I believe Darwinia is not exactly what you call a new game. It's been around for a little while. It's just escaped a lot of attention because it's probably because of its art style for one, and the fact it's an indie game for two. I picked this up on an Indie Gala Bundle as a part of a bundle that I wanted to buy. I'm not entirely sure what else I actually bought, but now that cube, I need something else to use. I need an engineer. Engineers you can spawn anywhere in vicinity of squads. Now, engineers will automatically do anything nearby that needs doing, such as collecting dead sprites or reprogramming buildings. Just left-click them on a task. Excellent work. Alright, we're downloading this thing into the computer. Unfortunately, not all my research has been lost a few hours ago due to the virus outbreak. So you may run into more research like this one later on. Jolly good. It'll be extremely helpful for me if you can use engineers to download each research item when you find them. I'm extremely busy right now trying to stop this damn virus. So we're trying to save everything. As you can see, the engineer is going to pick up all the red bits of virus. It can't do anything with them right now, I don't think. Okay, we found the research for the grenade weapon. Fantastic. While you're firing your lasers with your squad, tap the left mouse button to throw a grenade. So, alright, we'll select our squad. Shooting and grenading. Now, grenading will actually hurt us. Alright. Now here's something of a little bit of a harder concept I couldn't really grasp. It took me a while to actually figure out. Now, I think I'm going to need my engineer. You can come over here. Engineers can actually traverse over water. That I didn't know for quite some time either. See if I can get my squad to come around the other side of this ridge. Well, they seem to be stuck. Come on, you lot. Actually, no. Yes, the squad seems to be having a wee bit of trouble. Now, the engineer is reprogramming this satellite thing here. Now, if I use my mouse wheel to scroll down a little bit so I can actually get a little bit closer. Now, I should be able to... Oh no, I might need my engineer over here. He may be needed to reprogram this dish. Idle. Is he doing anything? I do not know. This radar dish can be used to beam people across. Yes. Click on it to control it. Right. That means... Oops. Okay. Maybe I need to deselect. Yes. I don't want... Maybe if I select my squad... Yes, radar dishes are quite hard. Oh, maybe... I remember now. You actually have to press space when you're mousing over on the dish. Right, so then... selecting dish. Right, there we go. Whoop. Alright, come on. Maybe if I have to point towards that dish. There we go. As long as you got that beam there. Now, space will deselect you. This is what you want. Right, so we take our squad. We tell them to move into the dish. And away they go. Yeah. Oh, blimey. Yep, throw grenades! Over the ridge. Very handy, those grenades. Okay. I'd like to actually to get a good number of this virus off this hill here before I bring my engineer over. I could actually choose to spawn another engineer to where my squad is right now. I've got the time, yes. Engineer. There we go. Now you can actually get that link, reprogram it, so then I can actually spawn more squads over this side. Should my squad die, which is it's a good possibility it may just do so. Alrighty. Yep, currently there's no use for the engineers for picking up the dead sprites, but that will come into play a little bit later. I'm not sure if it's actually this level or next. It will actually teach you all about them. Right, come on my squad, let's go. Here's some native Darwinians trapped over here. Come on. You may have noticed the viri leaving little red things behind them. Yes, we have noticed. Digital DNA. Digital souls, if you excuse the term. Every living creature in Darwinia has its own digital soul. Originally, they were intended for the Darwinians, but the virus has swallowed them up by now. Or most of them up by now. Before we can sort this out, we need to get out of this location. What I need you to do is open up this trunk port, which I think is over there, for me. It's got a standard control tower nearby. You can send in one of your engineers to reprogram it, and we'll be able to use it. But we have to get there first. That's the thing that we have to get to. So, if we take our squad... Actually, I would like to get to the high ground and just throw a shit ton of grenades. They have one hell of a bounce. Oh no! Ooh. See what I mean? Damn, I've only got one grenade now. One grenadier. Is this one lone squad going to be enough to defeat all these viruses? I don't know. This is the trick question. And of course, I can't really leave this one squad guy alone because he hasn't got the intelligence enough to actually fend for himself. Yep, keep lobbing grenades off that way, my friend. So if I keep my flank covered with the grenades. Okay, come on. Whoop, 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 whoop. A one-man team. Of course, if you have three, it'll probably be a lot quicker. Come on! I want to get this area done. Oh, shit. Right. My apologies to the flickering in the live stream. I'm not entirely sure what the hell that's all about. Hopefully it hasn't carried on over to my Fraps settings. Anyway. Let's see. Now I need an engineer. So if I go to that engineer, tell him to get his big ass butt over, we can reprogram that other control tower. Now I believe here is actually where we started. Come on! It probably would have been quicker just to kill one of the engineers off and basically respawn a second one. Never mind. What's that? Looks like a kite. Alrighty. Reprogramming. And we've completed our objectives. Good work, we've completed all the primary objectives. Press escape to leave a location when you're done. Well, I reckon we're done. So we'll press escape. Leave location. Right. I'm sorry if I was rude to you on the island, but I had my hands full for the past few hours. My name is Dr. Zeppelufada. I'm the creator of the Darwin Digital Life Project. I would normally welcome you to Darwinia to show you around, but I'm afraid things have gone a bit wrong today, and I'd have to give you the guided tour amiss. Oh. Press enter. Oh no. I need you to help me open up some more of the infected locations. The containment location of is the sort of a hub world. Please go to that location and I'll explain more when you've connected. Beam me up, Scotty! Okay, when the viral outbreak occurred, I had a lot of trouble getting it under control. No shit. I had no choice but to shut down the trunk port gate system to connect each location to Darwinia. Okay. This is the only place where I was able to hold my ground against the virus. The double shield of this location acts as a fantastic barrier. Right. I've highlighted the 3 disabled trunk ports on the island, but you need to open all of them. Yay! Look at those big ass viruses. Once open, the trunk ports will give us access to a number of important locations for later. I've upgraded the squad program so you're using. You can have 4 members now in a squad. Sweet! Extra guys to kill off. I'm going to keep working on the programs you're using for a while, the squad's engineers, etc. Most of them are still very early stages of beta testing, and I think I can improve on all of them quite a bit with some work. Okay. These are upgrades you get over time. To see how I'm getting along, hold the tab, then scroll up by pushing the mouse to the top of the screen or by pressing W. I'll show you that in a second. Boom, boom. From there you can see priorities for me, and you can set priorities for me, and I'll try and work on improving what you think is most important. Okay? So the guy can only work on one thing at a time. But really this is the important bit. These guys are Darwinians. Little flat pieces of life. I spent the better part of the last decade nurturing these fellows, and I'm very proud of them indeed. But they're threatened. If the virus had its way, they'd all be dead already, but I managed to save a few of them. Only a handful. There have been over 10,000 generations of Darwinians, and the loss of the AI research alone would be unthinkable. Oh dear. Their astonishing act of creation, each and every Darwinian has its own digital soul which occupies its body during life and returns to the central repository after death. Wow, so they get reborn. Kind of, sort of. This guy's got one hell of an avatar. You need to help me rebuild their numbers. I'll help you out as you go, but for now, start clearing out the viral infestation around the shielded area. Alright. Okay, so I'll show you what he means about the upgrades. If I push up, here we go. Now, we get to select what he spends his researches on. Now, if I tell him to just research on Darwinians, he'll try and improve the basic Darwinian code template. Hopefully he'll be able to give them decent weapons to defend themselves. Now, you can choose any of these, and that's all he'll work on. Now, I'd like to actually get... I'm not really sure what the benefit of each of the versions are, but we'll see as we go. Alright, so this is pretty much Darwinia in a nutshell. That's a taste of what the game's about. The game mechanics actually does go deeper than this. You basically take your engineers, you recover data from the viruses you kill, you rebirth that data so you get more Darwinians back, and basically re-establish their virtual culture, as it were. So you're their godly human hero, going around converting them back from the viruses to the green things that they should be, and saving the day. Anyway, so that's pretty much Darwinia in a nutshell. That's pretty much Darwinia in a nutshell. Thanks everybody for coming. I've been Raetac, and as always, this is a WTFIFL video. If you really like the video, if it gets enough feedback, I'll consider doing more videos on this particular game later on in the Monday to Thursday time slots when I have time or the inkling to do so. Alright, until next time.